Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to the Remarkable Man Show. Today, we're talking about the AI prompt that ignited my life. Let's go.
Gentlemen, the world needs remarkable men. This is your time, and this is your show. I'm your host, Dwayne Klassen, and welcome to the Remarkable Man Show.
Yes, gentlemen, this is your time and this is your show. Welcome to the Remarkable Man Show. I'm so glad you're here. I'm your host, Dwayne Klassen. Our purpose and passion here on the show is to give you the tools and the resources you need to level up, to be the 2.0, to be the remarkable man you know is within. We all have it. It's there. It's time to dig in. And in today's show, we're doing just that because, man, this is going to be a real and raw episode, because this is about a journey that I have been on the last few days. And it was ignited by AI. Now, how did I get there? Well, what I did on Saturday was I was scrolling through Instagram. And as I'm scrolling through Instagram, there was a woman that had posted that AI had given her a life audit. She put in some prompts to get AI to talk about her from perhaps a coaching standpoint or a spiritual standpoint about where she's at and what she needs to do to course correct and get moving forward. This intrigued me. There's many things in my life that I am blessed with. I am so honored to be able to have the Remarkable Man Project. I have amazing clients. I have a number of things that are just so amazing, and it makes me feel rich. I mean, my parents are, both turning 90 this year, and they're both healthy. They're both sharp as a tack. I have a great relationship with so many amazing people. However, there's a part of my life that's been incongruent. There's a part of my life that is anything but remarkable, and that is in my money blocks. I have the ability to make an obscene amount of money, but I also know how to get rid of it so that it is not my long-term story, so that I continue to have these ups and downs in my financial world. So I was really intrigued with this prompt or prompts that I decided to do it myself. Yeah. So as I put in my prompts as it pertains to me, AI came back with a very terse, straight up, and in your face readjustment. Yeah. It was an audit. And I'm going to share with you what that audit was all about, because part of the challenge that AI gave me was to make a video about my discovery or about my vulnerability around my money blocks. So this is it in this podcast. I thought, you know what? Why not tear off the Band-Aid? Because I am doing a bit of self-healing here and being raw and real with you, so that perhaps whatever blocks you are going through, that this is a catalyst to help you deal with what's going on with you. So I want to share with you what I actually put in to get AI to respond as it did. So here's the overview. And I have to preface it that I've been using AI for quite some time in creating some of the posts, some of the outlines, things that I need to get going every day. And so it has created over time a fairly good snapshot of who I am. All right, here's my prompt. We've been working together for quite some time. Even though I am a leader and a coach for men, my personal and financial life is anything but remarkable. I'm not congruent with my message. I have struggled with money blocks all my adult life. I must turn it around and turn it around fast. And not just for a periodic gain, but an actual embodiment that I am the remarkable man within and live the remarkable life I desire that generates $100,000 a month and more, serving my tribe. Give me a no nonsense, harsh if necessary, but ultimately supportive feedback about myself with a focus on potential blind spots and growth areas, and give me a 30-day plan for rapid transformation. Oh, yeah. I was very, very specific as to what I want to create. I know myself. And if I'm not willing to be honest with myself, AI is not going to send back what I feel I need. And here's what AI responded with. Pay attention. I respect your vulnerability deeply. It takes a remarkable man to face the incongruence between what he teaches and what he lives. Many never do. Your current results are not a reflection of your potential. They are a reflection of your standards. Right now, there's a gap between your identity and your reality. And no amount of messaging, coaching, or content creation will fix the dissonance until you step fully into alignment. You already know what it's like to walk into a room and lead from your chest. But energetically, there's a leak, a quiet contradiction that your audience can feel if they can't name it. That contradiction is internalized self-betrayal. It's the part of you that knows you're meant for more, but tolerate less. Yeah. So I'm going to share with you some of the brutal truths, because remember, I asked it to give me an audit, to give me some details of what's going on in my world and how to change it. So remember, this is being brutal with the Band-Aid torn right off. It continues. Brutal truths you must face. You're addicted to the identity of the struggling leader. There's a hidden comfort in being almost there. It keeps you relatable. It also keeps you broke. Ouch. Number two, you've romanticized the hero's journey too long. I can relate to that. You keep telling the story of what you've come through, but the story's currency has run out. People don't need to see your wounds anymore. They need to feel your certainty. Again, ouch. You're playing coach while serving the king. Your king energy, decisiveness, ownership, command is taking a backseat to the healer and the lover. The king says, this is what I want. This is what it costs. Let's build. Number four, your money blocks are not about money. They're about worthiness. Somewhere deep down, you believe that if you actually receive the abundance you say you want, it would invalidate the struggle and identity you've built. But you can't hold two truths. The story of being the almost there man and the embodiment of a 100K a month creator. No, they can't coexist. You've got to own the king energy. It continues. There's another headline. The man you must become. He doesn't try to be remarkable. He is. He isn't motivated by approval. He moves from purpose and power. He doesn't hustle in chaos. He moves with precision, calmness, and deadly focus. He doesn't hustle in chaos. He moves with precision, calmness, and deadly focus. He doesn't sell. He transmits certainty. People buy that. Yeah. So it came up with a 30-day action plan. And I'm already doing it. And of course, this video is a part of it. But this was also about me being real and raw and in my truth with you. That there has been some incongruence because it was coming from my small self. And what I got out of this from AI was there's a part of me that's still playing small. And if you knew me, if you sat down with me or we were introduced to each other, when I came into that room, you'd go, holy crap, he's 6'4". That's right. I command quite a presence. I'm a big guy. However, my energy in so many ways for most of my adult life has not been as big as I am. I have been playing way too small. And I have this massive vision for what I want to create. I know I'm damn good at what I do. However, there's a part of me that is pushing that rather than attracting that which I want. So this has been a really big wake-up call for me. Doing this audit is about a course correct and a promise to myself to be the embodiment of the remarkable man I know I need to be from the inside out. A lot of me was playing from a facade that this is the remarkable man, not this. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I encourage you to go to the YouTube channel, The Remarkable Man Project, to watch the video. I'm pointing to my chest because this is where I truly need to come from in everything that I do. In order for me to serve you at my highest level, it all has to come from within. I know that the man in the mirror matters most. If there's any changes that are going to happen, it's going to come from the fact that the man within, the remarkable man within, is driving the bus. So it was interesting that it took an AI prompt to reignite the remarkable man within me and reignite the journey that I'm on. I want this podcast episode to impact you. That where do you need to audit your life? Where do you need to come clean about the lies and the bullshit that you're hanging on to? And a lot of the lies and the bullshit, they're very convincing that we can hang on to it as truth, as AI has pointed out to me. Now, do you think that I've heard this, for the first time because AI said it? No, my friends, I have heard this all through my adult life. I've had amazing mentors. I've gone to the seminars. I've read the books. I've done the work that I thought I did. But it still was filtered by a smaller self that said, hey, man, you can't do it. There's no way you can do it. The Remarkable Man Project, that's just so freaking big. Who the hell do you think you are to be at the helm of a movement? And you want to inspire 1 million men? Good luck with that, pal. Well, good luck with that if my small self was to remain at the helm. No, I am committed to bringing out the essence of who I am from the inside out. I'm leading with my heart and not my head. And that's the difference, brother. That's the difference. And I'm hoping my journey and my vulnerability can be a catalyst for you to get out of your own way. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to do an audit. I want you to write down in your journal 2 pages of all the lies and the bullshit that you're hanging on to, the things that are not serving you, the habits that you have allowed to be running your life that don't serve you. I want you to consider eliminating 3 habits today, 3 habits. And one of those is a activity. Like, what doesn't serve you? Is it scrolling too much? Is it stinking thinking? Are you doing things that you shouldn't be doing? Another one is I want you to look at your core circle of friends, people you hang out with, people you spend time with. Is there 1 or 2 people that you need to let go of and eliminate from your life? Not from a harsh standpoint, but it's time to let them go. They haven't really served the journey that you're on, or maybe they're not the greatest support mechanism for you. Let them go. Yeah. And then the last one is, what are your standards? Maybe there's a standard that you need to let go of. And I know I've been playing with standards that are not in keeping of a remarkable man. And I'm running this podcast and running this movement. And I have to reevaluate my standards of what I'm tolerating and what I'm here to be an example of. And that has to be my entire life, brother. It's got to be every aspect of my life. So I want you to look at your standards, what you're allowing. How low are your standards, and raise them up. It's important, brother. This is important work that you are embarking on, because you are here to be the remarkable man you know is within. That's your mission in this life. All this external bullshit is there to challenge you. Are you going to answer the call, or are you going to allow your small self to dominate, your ego to dominate? You are a remarkable man through and through. You just got to take ownership of it. And that's what this podcast is all about. It's give you the tools and the resources to help you be the remarkable man. This is my journey too, brother. So we're doing this together. We are expanding who and what we are as men. And I hope that this podcast resonated with you. It took an AI prompt to get me to reevaluate that which I already knew, but it is a kick in the pants. And so I am taking this on, brothers. I am taking this on, and I am doing this. So I am being held accountable to you. I am answering the call, and I want you to do the same. And if I can support you in that, then shoot me a DM or click the link in the show notes in the description and book your one-on-one discovery call. Let's have a powerful conversation about where you want your next breakthrough. You'll come away with a crystal clear plan for what's next, and we can explore for a fit to work together. And of course, join our school community at the Remarkable Man Project. Yeah, there you'll get daily tools and resources and challenges, and of course, the brotherhood that you may be looking for. Click the link in the show notes, and brothers, it's free. And brother, I invite you to get your copy of my groundbreaking book, The Remarkable Man, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children, and Brothers to Each Other. It is the catalyst that started this movement. And oddly enough, it's going through a resurgence. It is just exploding right now. It is a testament of the impact that it's having on men and women and relationships. Click the link and you can purchase your copy on Amazon today. My friends, I hope this episode was of value to you. If it was, please like, share, and comment on it. I mean, this is a nuanced conversation, as they always are. So what's come up for you? What's a prompt that you need? And if you want to learn more about that prompt, then shoot me a DM and I'll send you a PDF of the prompt that I entered into ChatGPT. And you can try it yourself. My brothers, you know this is a crazy upside down clown show agenda world. What this world needs most right now is men leading with their authentic masculine power. Now more than ever, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? All right. Thank you for joining me here on the Remarkable Man Show podcast. If you like what you heard, then leave us a 5-star review. Leave a comment. Help us grow the Remarkable Man Show and get it out to more and more remarkable men just like you. Be good to yourself, and remember, you're not alone on the journey. At the Remarkable Man Project, we've got your back. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.
Thank you for listening to the Remarkable Man Show podcast. If you like what you heard and you want to know more, go to DwayneKlassen.com for your free resources. As well, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and most podcast platforms, and leave us a 5-star review to help grow the channel. Watch the video version on the Remarkable Man Project YouTube channel. Now get out there and be remarkable.